Being 21 in 2026 is, well, weird. It's a unique time to be alive and at this age. Everything is expensive. Everybody that's older than you swears they had it harder and yet somehow had it better. And you're supposed to figure everything out about your life while pretending to not be stressed. But honestly, being 21 right now might be one of the best times to be alive, if you approach it the right way. Real quick before we hop into the video, I just like to throw these little segments in case anybody new is watching. My name is Tanner and this is my YouTube channel. And on here we kind of cover like self-improvement type things where we try to better every aspect of our lives just a little bit each and every day. And I try to do that through a format as if you were the younger version of me and if I was just teaching you things that I know now that I wish I knew then. And I try to make it relatable and keep it real without a lot of fluff. So if you resonate with that style of content, I would really appreciate if you could consider hitting the subscribe button if you think that I've earned it. But with that, let's get back into the video. Thank you for watching. A little bit about me. I still live at home with my parents, and I did not go to a 4-year university. Instead, I went to a 2-year community college and have been working full-time for over 2 years now. I don't have a big friend group. I just have my girlfriend, and honestly, that's all I need. Honestly, life for a 21-year-old Gen Zer is not that exciting. Most days look the exact same. I wake up, I work out, I go to work, I come home, I do more work after work, I stress about the next work day, I sit in traffic, and I repeat. You spend more time with your coworkers than you do with your own family. You don't have a large social circle, so all of your energy goes to a small group of people that actually matter most to you. And sometimes it feels like you're just grinding the same day over and over again on a loop. But here's the thing, that's normal. And it's not a bad thing. What actually separates you from everybody else your age isn't about how exciting or fantastical your life looks. It's about if you have goals and a plan to reach them. Because, well, yeah, the routine gets really stressful, overwhelming, and repetitive. You get super sucked into it, and you question if any of it is even worth it or matters. But when you know why you're doing what you're doing, and you know that your routine is building something, that's when it becomes worth it. A lot of people my age tend to look at this life through a negative lens. Everything is too expensive, everything is unfair, everything is too difficult, everything is stressful. And sure, some of that is true, but mindset matters a whole lot more than people want to admit. Not to get all woo-woo mystical, whatever. But seriously, you're alive, you're breathing, you're in the moment, and you're capable of changing your life in ways that you could not even imagine. And that's not motivational fluff, that's reality. You just have to be the one to make it happen. Now, going back to things being expensive, well, yeah, they are. Going out to eat, going to the movies, just trying to find basic entertainment. That stuff adds up really fast. But you can still enjoy life without having to spend half your paycheck every time you want to do it. So good examples of the things that I do. There's a local movie theater near me that has $6 movie nights. So every once in a while, I'll go to the movies and only spend like 15 bucks. You could find good deals on food. There's a local place around me that has 2 for $6 burgers, and the burgers are better than any other place in town. Hiking is free. We've talked about that before on this channel. It's free to go to a park and go for a walk. It's really cheap to get into something like pickleball, riding your bike. Basically, the point is, there's a lot of fun stuff that you can do that is not that expensive and won't drain your bank account. And living at home, well, it's not for everybody, and I get that. It's not even an option for everybody. But for me, it's one of the smartest financial decisions that I've ever done. I saved tens of thousands of dollars by not attending a university and living on campus. I've saved thousands of dollars of not having to pay rent to an apartment, and I've still managed to land a respectable job that pays really well. And that alone puts me ahead of people my age. Drink of water, I'm thirsty. So, yeah. Being 21 in 2026 is strange. It's challenging, it's repetitive, it's draining, but it's also full of opportunity. If you stay focused, stay grateful, and stay intentional, then you can make this one of the best times of your life. And it's not going to be easy, but doing these things are going to build the foundation for what comes in the next chapter of your life. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this week's video. I hope you learned something of value. If you did, then mission accomplished. And I will see you guys next Thursday. Until then, take care. Thank you for watching. Peace.